center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. From the 41, here's second and a couple.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a handoff to Walker. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. How about that? The quarterback able to spot the ball on the ground, gets on it, and keeps it for the offense.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Street, Cowboy 8, Panther 11, Panther 11. Steady.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. That's right side and caught by Taylor. Ronnie Stanley, the former 6th overall pick, guilty there. Sanders will throw it. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Ready? Press all 80. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now, Sanders. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up 1st down.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. His guys have a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards.
Again, it's Sanders. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. As you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Back. Back to 6. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Now it's Sanders. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
He'll look to throw. One incomplete. Coverage standing there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Final pass on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Pass is kicked. Is good. And the Dolphins are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Seven Pirates. Come on. Hit.
Throwing now, Milroe on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Deion Henley. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of this first half.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now Milroe. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19. Press all 80.
From the gun, it's Milroe. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. As clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime.
Ready.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
60. Ready.
Now it's Milroe. They look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
At the 27-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
This kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure, and when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough. They give up a big touchdown.
On the return, here's Hardy. And he is stopped at his 25. The drive will begin there.
Shut me, Ranger. Here we go.
Now Shedeur on 1st down. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On first down, it's Sanders. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Beyond Coleman, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. From the gun, it's Sanders. Open man downfield. That's the tight end, Taylor. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This one from 41 yards out. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This will be a 41-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? 18 cards, cowboy in.
This drive begins with a run by Chuton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
From the gun, it's Shedeur. He's going to let it fly for Hardy. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
50 Bobcat. Come on. 18 Riley, 18 Riley. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On third down, Sanders. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. This one is caught by Reed. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
17 yards on the game, and now they've got 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight as the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
That is caught by the tight end, Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Miami. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And even though it's just the third quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for two. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a two-point conversion, but unable to do so. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Not 70 Timberwolves. Go Street. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18.
On first down, it's Milroe. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. He's got it. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Red. 79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That'll be complete to Tootin. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air.
Ready?
First down, Miami.
Right there, right there. Let's go now.
They'll run. It's Tootin. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
60 Bobcats. Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18, trap 50, trap 60. Let's go.
Sanders will throw it. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
70 Timberwolves, 19 Lions. Dragon 60.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Jets are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. Second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll have enough to move the chain. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
60 back, Cougar 19.
Now Milroe on first down. Forced to his right. He's going to run it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Come on. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Milroe. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Now, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
Ready. Viking 8.
To throw again is Milroe. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down.
Let's go now. Panther 60. 7 Pirates.
Again, it's Milroe. That is caught. What a throw. Harry Flores. Touchdown, New York. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The Jets will line up.
Milroe going to throw it again. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Set. Press all 80. Ready.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now, Shador. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Ready. Drop 50. 76.
Now, Sanders. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in.
70 Rangers.
Now Sanders on third and long. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On third down, Milroe. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 29-yard
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Let's go.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the safety, Greg Delpit. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
79 Broncos.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. And that's going to be incomplete, but hold on. There is a flag down. Let's see what we've got. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Mustang 19.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. Well, right side, taken in by Neighbor. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 11th grab of the game and a first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
And remember, he threw that pick 6 on the previous drive, so don't think that's still not in the back of his head. He's certainly not going to risk giving the ball away again, and good decision there to just throw it away.
19 tight, 19 tight.
On 2nd down, Milroe. Pass caught left side by Likely. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Jets. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
33.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, here's Hardy. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Come on.
On 1st down. That is caught left side by Taylor.
7 Pirates.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. He's got a man downfield. It's Shaquille. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's another Dolphins first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He's got it at the 7. And he's out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal for the moment there is a flag on the field. This one is coming back.
19 Wyatt. 70 Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Maverick. 60
From the gun, it's Sanders. Open man downfield. That's the tight end, Taylor. That one's good for 29. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Throwing again is Sanders. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Dolphins. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for one and make it a one-possession game. Or some people think about going for two here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for two, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a two-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. He spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
At the 31-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Get it. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Let go.
They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. He'll run again.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. Tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Panther 6, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Here we go. 19 strike. 19. 7 Pirates. 7.
On play action, Milrow. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
The offense not coming off the field. And here's 4th down.
Hey, rig alert. Rig alert. 18. Pioneer. Cup 19! Cup 19!
They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. That's incomplete. Gary Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other side.
On first down, it's Sanders. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the...
And he's in! Deontay Hardy! Touchdown, Miami!
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Now a big play here. Dolphins will go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And he is going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion works, and we've got ourselves a tie game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No fun of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Come on. Not saying nice.
Throwing is Milroe. That one swung out wide to Walker, and he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
10 yards on the
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Ready.
Walker. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Milroe. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Here comes 2nd down.
11. Ready. Cougar 19.
Regular play action now with Milroe. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
70 Ranger.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Milroe. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
It's now
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here it is, 4th down and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Again, it's Milroe. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
The play is a turnover on downs.
Ready, ready.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
On 2nd down, Sanders. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions. And I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs, because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away. Really nice job here by the young quarterback.
On 3rd down, Sanders. On the run to the right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Here we go, set.
From the gun. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to win the game. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
A 55-yard attempt.
Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.